Pacers making a switch here. Holiday's checked in.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this.
Yep, it counts. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Like that creativity down in the paint. Antetokounmpo showing you how crafty he can be scoring from there.
Oladipo, good.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
To the inside. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by AI. AI's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Pacers trail by 9. And here's Holiday. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. Pass to Durant. 2 on the clock. He takes it up and lays it in. Durant's got 5 now.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high. Makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, you were a key facilitator for your team in the first half. How rewarding is it for you when the offense is that smooth?
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get... Just joining us in this one. First half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And I loved in that first half that they were paid. Looked for good shots and knocked them down.
Yeah, I liked how they took the initiative. They were really locked into what they want, not letting the defense dictate their shot selection.
Middleton and Giannis are your small and power forwards. AI is out there with Bledsoe, and it's O'Brien. In at the 5 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And Clark, you played your entire career with the Pacers. What was your favorite memory during that time?
Well, certainly realizing the dream of being an NBA player, Kevin. I was the 8th pick overall. It was close to where I played in college at Ohio State. And then being
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. At this break, we have a chance to break down where the assist has been coming from tonight between the front and back court for Milwaukee.
And their guards are taking on the majority of the passing and assisting for the team. Just as you might expect, the bigs doing their part by getting
That's tipped.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And Holiday kicks to Oladipo. Over AI. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Victor Oladipo. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. When it comes to initiating this play, Clark, for your money, who are the perimeter pick-and-roll ball handlers right now in the game?
Well, the guys that come to mind for me, Chris Paul is fantastic in the pick-and-roll. Damian Lillard.
Pacers trail by 7 on the court for Indiana. We've got Durant, also Sabonis out there. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Oladipo. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. So it's the Bucks now. They've led by as many as 11 points.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
The Pacers shooting well, 50% from the floor. And Holiday kicks to Caldwell-Pope. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Caldwell-Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
Solid trip from the line right there. Knocked him down, and it was easy.
AI dishes to Middleton.
Much respect for the hustle of Caldwell-Pope there, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Holiday. Rebound, Milwaukee. O'Brien's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And with Caldwell-Pope in his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter play.
Yeah, I mean, he has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Really gives a lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor. Great instincts on defense, and it's very hard to shake as he'll hound you through screen.
Inside, and then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell-Pope. Love seeing that.
Bucks leading by 8. And a wide-open look for AI. That 3 off the mark. And here's Caldwell-Pope. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And I tell you, it's ridiculous how much space Antetokounmpo covers in just 2 strides. I mean, the way he handles himself going to the basket, and it is one sight to see.
Oladipo for 3. It's rebounded by O'Brien. O'Brien's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days, and as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
Durant against Bledsoe. Outside Holiday. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Bucks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Back to AI. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. AI's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. AI passes to Bledsoe.
Hey, who's watching now?
AI outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Shot clock at 5, and O'Brien gets it to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating all game at a high level.
Yeah, making his teammates better through his passing. Greg, you know about that because you did it. Great job sharing the ball.
Well, I appreciate it, partner. Always important to have somebody keep rhythm in the game.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And, you know, the Bucks in recent seasons have employed an aggressive trapping style defensively. Diminishing returns, though, as the league has figured it out. Now they've gone back to the drawing board.
Oladipo finds Holiday. At the elbow, it's Turner. Oladipo. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup. And with the Bucks' length and athleticism, the pressure style of D made sense.
Yeah, you know, but when it broke down, Kevin, they gave up open threes in today's game. That's almost as bad as a layup. Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
AI passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to AI. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. AI kicks to Bledsoe. AI outside. Clock is at 3. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. .130 left in the fourth quarter. Passes to Durant. Teams in the past would often pound the offensive glass, Clark. I think of the '84 Celtics, but now teams are running only 1 and maybe 2 guys to the offensive boards.
I think a big part of it is transition defense is so important that teams now don't send as many people to the offensive glass. But the flip side of that is if you get offensive rebounds, you get opportunities to score, and you can thwart transition chances. So I tilt towards trying to get to the offensive glass as long as you've got a couple of guys that are really good at it.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bucks.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, that was a terrific performance on offense. He was out of his mind. I mean, he scored in so many different ways tonight.
Now Holiday, outside Turner. Down low, here's Durant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed